3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Episode number 197 of the Left Hand Labs podcast is live. 197 episodes. That's insane. Three more episodes away from 200 episodes. And guess what? When we get to 200 episodes, oh shit, OBS quit unexpectedly. Is it still streaming? Everything good? Oh, it's still here. Why it say that? Oh, because it crashed before that, but it's good now. Okay. Yeah, but when we get to 200 episodes, then we just going to keep going till we get to 3, then to 4, then to 5, then to 6. I promise you, I'm not never going to stop. Y'all think it's a joke. I'm so serious. It's going to blow up. Watch. I'm telling you. Just like everybody wanted to blow up their TV yesterday. If you pay to watch a Floyd Mayweather fight, you are insane. Even though this really wasn't even a Floyd fight, it was some bullshit. But I've been learning my lesson. I don't pay for nothing. I don't got NFL pass. I don't got NBA league pass. If you pay for that, you are dumb. Their websites, and I don't want to incriminate myself or nothing like that. I mean, I'm sure you all know the websites. We all do, that you can watch stuff for free. But I like the Dolphins. That's not a local team. And I never miss a game. That's all I'm going to say. And Shop Sunday in the shop. I mean, not Shop Sunday. Just on Sundays in the shop. It's pig on the iMac and the TV. But, I mean, it is what it is. But Floyd, we going to talk about the Floyd and Jake Paul, the Chad Johnson joint, and my thoughts on that whole little scene. People that aren't prize fighters, just all of a sudden you a prize fighter out of just because you got enough. I don't know. We're gonna talk about that. NBA playoffs. Trae Young is crazy. Whoa, we're gonna talk about that, and why the Knicks, why we shouldn't even fit after seeing them just blow the fucking boots off the Sixers. Well, and then it got close. We should be proud because they wasn't doing that to us. Every game was close almost until the last one. But we'll talk about that. And what else? Anything else happened? Julio got traded. It's not big to me because I think Julio done. He only plays 6 games a year, but we'll talk about that. Bunch of other things. Nothing too crazy. This the Geno Atkins episode. I know he wore number 97. I can't think of nobody else off rip. And I only know that because last week I thought he wore 96, but we found out it was 97. I was 1 episode off. This KG jersey crazy. Ain't it crazy? Timberwolves should have kept this. This was dope. But sponsors. But before we get to the sponsors, make sure if you're listening that you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. If you're listening. And if you're watching on a live stream, subscribe to the YouTube and then like the video, all that kind of stuff, so we can build that up. You heard. And let's get the sponsors out the way so we can start the episode. Sponsor voice now. This podcast that was too much. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Vintage Goods and Memorabilia. You can follow the shop. Come on, man. Don't call me right now. I'm busy. Come on. My little sister. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Vintage Goods and Memorabilia. You can follow the shop as well as the podcast on all social media at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. It's plenty wave in the shop. We just had a crazy supply drop. I still got stuff next to me, like the Bubba Chuck right here. You gotta watch on the YouTube or the live stream to see. I mean, the Bubba Chuck, the Philly joint. This, y'all still like the Sixers after this? Then I mean, we got the Embiid, the process here for you. All sorts of just wave, just craziness. Tell me that's not crazy. The famous Jameis Bucks joint. Woo wee! If you like Jameis or you like Florida State, that's a must grab. Some stuff is just must grabs. It's a Carlos Arroyo Puerto Rican national team jersey. It's so much wave, always in the shop. All you gotta do is come and pull up. Shop is always open, 12:30 to 7. And if you can't make it down to the shop, you can always go at the website, www.shopheirlooms.store. Next day shipping on every order, unless you order on Saturday. Post office closed on Sunday, so you gotta wait till Monday. You heard? And make sure y'all follow the shop as well as the podcast on all social media at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. Very important. And that's it. So let's play the intro music. I'm gonna put the slideshow on, and then we can start this shit. Boom.
I used to roll me a big fine L and watch a whole lot of basketball and Seinfeld. Aside from my fish scale clientele, there are a few things I know as well as basketball and Seinfeld. 40 carats, phrases, 40's parrots. Mimic the style, you get embarrassed. Ditch the filthy habits. In a limousine, every limousine covered in supply fabrics. Still wreaking havoc for them cash that will rob you for your pack. Back when Robert Pack was a maverick who had chicks to give wavy wop. It's not trading cards when I see your shorty gave me tops. Teeth look like chiclets, big and white like Rick Smith's. I'm at my Travis best. The rest is average at best, and this that land bias in its purest form. Word is Bon Jovi, word is Sean. If you don't recognize it, you'll respond. Catch a bigger bullet than George Marathon. Ric Flair with the chops, and they thought he's gonna flop. Finally back on the top. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Job.
Yo, I almost smoked it and let it play past the intro, trying to turn off the what is the banners? What is that? I don't know what this is. With the what's the name? Banners. What is that? With the notifications for yeah, just play a sound when I get an email. That's all we gotta do. None of the other stuff. Okay. I was trying to get too high tech on the phone and all that. Yo, first things first. Everybody, I'm sure you watched the Floyd Mayweather joint. And you saw how much bigger that dude was than Floyd. Floyd really couldn't hurt him. But Floyd don't hurt anybody. Floyd just is, he gonna win the fight. You're not gonna be able to hit him, and he gonna hit you and counter and all that kind of stuff. And that dude is not no real boxer. He had no chance of beating Floyd, hurting Floyd, or nothing like that. I still think nobody probably be able to beat him, even though he old now, because you're just not gonna be able to hit him. He's still gonna hit you. But he's never gonna hurt you. Never. So we wanted to see a knockout, but that was calculated and that was smart. They knew, like, all right, if we go pick a fight with Floyd, we gonna be green, because guess what? Floyd not gonna knock me out. All the best he could do is just outbox me, and I'm gonna just hug him and all that. And so it was not exciting to watch. It was disappointing. I wish he would have fought Wilder. I wish he would have said, "Yo, I want to fight Wilder." He wanted to make some chicken. They both made their chicken, and that's in that aspect, you can't be mad at nobody. But it really wasn't nothing to watch. Wasn't nothing to talk about. Wasn't nothing to see. If your joint was the streaming services you was using was fucking up, trust me, don't be upset with your Wi-Fi or with the streaming service. You ain't missed nothing. You didn't miss nothing at all. But I remember, I wish Cousin Gary, a.k.a. #RussGang, was here. Because we always talk about, or we used to talk about on the pod, on many episodes, I think I can get in the ring. We was like, yo, if it's $100 million, if you get in the ring with Floyd and you make it out of one round without getting knocked out. Bruh, Floyd low ass was not knocking out that Pilgrim. If he can hug him and shit like that, you telling me I can't get out of one round with Floyd? Come on, son. I ain't say I had to win the round or nothing, but I can't just not get knocked out. This Floyd don't be knocking people out like that, man. Y'all got to stop. Y'all really have to stop. Stop this. And that goes, I wish he was here, because that proves my point. Floyd Mayweather could not knock me out in one round. I win $100 million if I survive the round. Please. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's really all I'm going to say about that. I wish I'm gonna have him on the next episode. We're gonna bring that up. Remind me. I'm really talking to myself, but remind me. No, I'm doing the pod right now, Z's. Yeah.
I just ran into Hazy up the baby.
You lying? Where you see Haz at? Where you see him at?
I seen him on Burger. He was coming out. I don't know if he was coming from his op or his KFC.
And he was just out there.
Nah, he was in the car. He had the kids with him and shit.
Oh, okay, my boy out there. He mobile.
He was driving out in the parking lot as I was coming in because I'm going to Rite Aid. I just came from LA Fitness.
Oh, word. Oh, they was hooping in there?
No, I was working out.
Oh,
they
you
don't got no gym in that one. The one on Burger.
Oh, yeah, the one down the street from your house. Yeah, ain't no
I
one
seen him. I
saying
said, yo, that's crazy. We was just talking about you yesterday and shit. How we was at the fight and the
that. So,
I'm like, yo, that's crazy as hell.
that's how the universe works. You should have asked that nigga about fantasy. I know he Fred.
You said what?
I said you should have asked him about fantasy. I know he Fred. I know it.
If I'd have brought that up, I'd have started trying to get Justin Jefferson up on.
Yeah, exactly. That's my goal. That's what I'm about to try to do. I'm trying to get Justin Jefferson on my team.
That nigga a killer. I need that nigga.
Word up.
No bullshit. So that nigga rolled right past. I'm like, damn. Somebody literally just talked less than 24 hours ago. I'm like, that's crazy.
Word. Cat's about to hoop. Omari, like later. Hold on. Omari calling me right now. Y'all know you ain't trying to hoop.
Nah, I gotta go to work.
Oh, you gotta go to work.
Hooping at?
I probably like Livingston or something like that.
Livingston. I might have a stop in Livingston. Let me see what route I got today. If I got the one that got Livingston on it,
yeah,
I'll take my shit. You know,
word. That's some real shit. All right, let me see what you want. My fault, y'all. I'm on the middle of the pod. Hold on, I think I gotta make one more call. Live on the pod.
Take that.
Yo. We hooping right now?
Nah, but we about to come to your house and play 2K.
Well, I'm doing the pod right now, so alright. Dudes be just trying to bombard their way over here, man. It like, yeah, we just coming here. What if I was, I mean, in the house sleep or something like that? Ridiculousness. But where was I even going? But yeah, this whole thing where people just able to get fight. I like the Legends thing that Mike did, him and Roy Jones. I like that. But I don't want to see no more MMA fighters and all of that. Oh my God. My goodness. Hello? All right, hold on. I'm going to call you back. I'm doing the podcast. Wow. I can't do it. Guess what's happening right now? I can't do it. But what was I about to say? No, his brother about to fight Tyron Woodley. UFC dudes and all that who can't, they're not boxers. That's gonna get ugly. He probably gonna knock him out too. This is corny. So let's stop this, please. Please. Let's talk about basketball now. NBA playoffs. The Hawks smoked the Sixers. The Hawks gonna beat them. Embiid played and had 30. It's because Ben Simmons is trash. Not trash, but he just not going to win you a playoff series. You saw they could have had James hard times. They could have had number 13. If they had number 13, the Sixers would be the favorite to win the East right now. Because James Harden and Embiid, that would be unstoppable. They would have kept Tobias Harris. All they would have gave up was Maxey, Ben, Thibault. Who cares? Who cares? That was the dumbest non-trade that ever happened in sports. How you let Matthias Thibault be the difference maker? Because he ain't no difference maker in this series. Trae Young, we had to ask the question: what was a better trade? We had to, like, who won the trade? The Luka Doncic and the Mavs, or Trae Young and the Hawks? And right now, I really can't call it. One of them is eliminated. One of them won the first round series. And they both averaging crazy numbers. But Luka can't do it by himself over there. Kawhi and him. I still think the Clippers going to win the West, especially now after they woke up like, all right, shit almost went left. It's insane. Trae Young. Give him his flowers. The man is a killer. Best floater ever in the history of the NBA. And he just, it's just ridiculous. What's going on? It's insane. I think the Hawks going to beat them in like 5. For real. I don't think the Sixers going to win the game. I really don't. Which is insane if you really think about it. It's just insane. But what else happened in playoffs? Everything else, James Harden got hurt. First play of the game versus the Bucks. They still won. I'm going to watch that game today closely so I can see what's going on with that series. But damn. And then you got Suns, Nuggets, I think. I don't know who's going to win that series. I can't wait to watch that as well. I'm excited for the NBA playoffs. It's been a good playoffs. Julio Jones traded to the Titans. Who cares? It makes no difference. He was old. Calvin Ridley is better than him now because availability plays into everything. And Julio is not. Julio, I mean, let's see what happens. I got A.J. Brown on Dynasty. Y'all know that. And I wanted A.J. Brown to get all the touches, but I don't think Julio. That's just going to help A.J. Brown out. Now they can't double A.J. Brown, so that's good. But the Titans don't become a Super Bowl contender because of this trade. I just really don't think so. He'll help if he's healthy. He play all 16, but is he going to? I doubt it. He never does. We'll see. Somebody going to draft him early in the redraft. I know they are, and that's going somebody better going to drop for me. So it is what it is. And I think really that's it. Let's look at the Jason Burke tweet of the week. Slow. It's slow in sports. I mean, ain't nothing really going on right now. Ain't nothing going on. Let's look at the Jason Burke tweet of the week. Y'all can see what I'm looking at, right? Here we go. I know Jason Burke got some. Come on, Jay Burke. He said, I'm getting so old that even my friends' kids are having their own kids. I have no kids, and it makes it harder to relate to my friends, especially since I still do not work. Damn. That's some real shit by Jay Burke right there. My friends' kids don't have their own kids, but my friends got kids, some of them. That's just a part of life, bro. Everything happens for a reason, and everything meant always will be. And that's really don't get much more simpler than that. You just gotta exist, bro. Stay positive. You'll work the job that's meant for you to work. You'll have kids. You'll be with the person who you're meant to be with, and all that kind of good stuff. But if you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keeping you entertained. Episode 197 of the Left Hand Labs podcast, the Geno Atkins episode. Make sure y'all rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. Subscribe to the YouTube and like the video and follow the podcast as well as the shop. Or all social media at Shop Heirlooms. ShopHeirlooms. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. And maybe I'm still getting taller. We're going to see. But that's it. We out of here. Till next week.